Hello everyone. This is going to be a brief recording to show you how to use the SWAY test to test for supplements, foods, or just help in making life decisions. All the energy tests, muscle tests, SWAY tests, whatever different people call them, are used to try to help you find a deeper level of truth or to trust your intuition rather than listening to your thoughts, because our mind can have many options and have a hard time determining what's the deepest, best solution for us. But the body, when it's aligned and when you're able to listen to it, can help with these decisions. So here's a really simple one to do, okay? It's called the SWAY test, S-W-A-Y. So I'm going to show you from the side. So if you stand with your feet on the floor, a few inches to shoulder width apart, very comfortably, just let yourself feel the floor. Okay. And just take a breath and just feel yourself centered and standing upright, okay? Now you think or say yes, you should lean forward. Whether it's a big lean forward or just a little lean forward, you can imagine you're leaning into this thing you're saying yes to. Okay, now come back to center. And if you think or say no, doesn't matter if you say it out loud or not, just think it. You should go backwards. Okay, so play with that a few times. Yes, brings you forward, and no, brings you back. If you get the confusing answer, like your body goes to the side or doesn't go forward or back, then there's a few more things we can do to help you get a good test, okay? But just give a yes or no for right now. You can. Okay. Now, if you want to test, like if the supplement's good for you, I have a bottle of Rescue Remedy here. What I'm going to do is just literally hold it over my belly. And I'm going to say yes, or I'm going to say this is good for me. And say this is good for me, and that's a yes. If I held a cookie over my belly, I would probably go back. Even thinking cookie is going to push me back a little bit. Okay, so things that weaken us becomes pretty obvious that those are we want to lean away from. The other thing I like about the SWAY test is you can also use it to determine the dosage of something, like this is good for me, yes. I can use this every day, that's a yes. Taking this 2 or more times a day would be ideal, that's a no. So you can play around with things like that. I usually use a statement rather than a question when I'm muscle testing. So I will say, this is good for me, and test, because if I say, is this good for me? The question will send you up into your head to try to sort it out while you're also trying to get into your body and get an answer. If you're trying to make a decision about something, like it's a good idea for me to go to this event or to attend this class. Let's just do a class. It's a good idea for me to attend this class. And then you get no answer. So then it's like, well, what's going on, right? So what happens is we can have dual belief system where something is good and something is not so good. So what I would test in that situation is, part of me wants to attend this class, that's a yes. Part of me wants to just stay home. Or part of me wants to wait till next time it's offered. Okay, so there are lots of options. But if you do the part of me wants to do this and part of me doesn't, or part of me would rather do something else, try not to use not statements, but sometimes not so easy. I just said not so easy to figure that out. But you can do, part of me wants to do this, part of me would prefer to do something else. Yes. If you're still getting wonky answers, stop. Sometimes when people start testing, they get overwhelmed or they get afraid, and both of those will mess up your testing. So what you can do, drink some water, even just a few sips, because that'll help get you grounded. And tap here on your thymus gland. It's right in the middle of your chest. It's kind of a little lump there for most of us. If you tap on that, it should get you grounded. And then you just feel your feet again, and then you just go back to yes and no until you're comfortable with that. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. You can use this for the foods if you're trying to sort out which foods are good for you. Ask, particularly, this food is beneficial for me, this food is nutritious for me, rather than things like, I want to eat this, or I like this food, because your body may like stuff that's not in your best interest, right? And I think that's about all I want to say right now. Good luck getting closer in touch with your deeper level of truth. Thank you. Bye-bye.